Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Art of the Oracle. My name is Virginia. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button and and reach out and let me know what you're interested in readings around. So today I've got 3 decks of cards: the Light Seers Tarot. These are the Angel Number Oracle and Sacred Creators. And I'm not sure what is going to kind of join us in this reading, but if you've watched the channel at all, you know that I am somebody who's really in tune with numbers. I worked in accounting and auditing for a couple of decades, and it's just that numbers have always made sense to me, and I see patterns everywhere. So if you're seeing patterns and numbers are something that is really like a force, I'm going to call it, in your life, there's a reason why I think all these numbers come in. So I brought the Angel Number Oracle in to bring us some insight into numbers for today and possible numbers that we could see coming into our world and what they might mean to us. So what do we most need to know on this day? Thank you so much. Okay, so this is way too many cards. So generally when this comes out, I take the first one that I'm looking at and I take the bottom one. So we're going to take 99, which is truth, and leveling up, which is 1144. So what is beautiful about all of this is these are all double numbers: double nines, double 11s, and double 4s. And 4 is my life path number. And you can go and if you type in the internet, like, what is my life path number, then you can find out kind of how to do that. And it's very easy. It's like adding your birth month, day, and year together. And you'll end up with a number. And there's a lot of books and a lot of study around how numbers fall into our world. And this is really beautiful, right? So what is the truth? What is your truth? So there's this beautiful like I right here in the middle. And even saying the word I is very, very powerful. We have this 3-eye atlas, which is kind of like third eye, right? It's like the knowing, like this leveling up about what the truth is that is coming into our world. What is it that is coming in that we need to see? When the truth card comes out in a reading, it's a sign from the universe to kind of pay attention to what's going on. 9, we're in the last couple months of a 9 years. So some cycle is about to end here, and we're going to start all over again, which would be the 1. Now, I'm going to look at what the guidebook says, and what it says is the forces you feel may be attempting to guide you to a better understanding of yourself and your purpose. It often turns up during periods of intense personal development and growth, especially when it's time to make a big life-changing decision. So it's asking you to it's asking you to be aware of what sometimes we don't like to look at the truth if the truth is painful. And it's asking us to raise to a higher level to be able to see the truth. So 1144 is talking about the best way to make a decision is to go into a higher awareness of who you are. So 4s are around foundation. It's around, it's like the 4 pillars in a home, 4 walls, everything that's a concrete. It's about creating stability. And so it's asking you to look at the truth of what is the foundation. What are you building on? You need a solid foundation to be able to build on top of. And if your truth is shaky or you are unaware what is really true, then where do you go from there? You have an opportunity right now at this time to sit down with yourself, and only you can do this. What is your truth? What makes sense to you? What is your heart saying? What is it calling to you? Pour your whole heart into whatever it is that you want to do, but make sure it's true for you, and then move forward. And when you do that, the whole world around you will level up. And that's exactly what I've been feeling this last few days. I mean, it's been, I can't explain it, but it's almost like the world feels different. It feels like anything is possible. So I'd love to hear from you to see what you think. Find your sacred flow. Yeah, exactly. It's like, when people talk about being in the flow, and this is card number 12. People talk about being in the flow of life and how that things just keep coming and opening up. And that's what this card is saying. Yes, there is an opportunity for that right now. That right now we have an opportunity to know our truth, to go inward to our third eye, to listen to in our intuitive hits, to go into what is coming in for us. So there's a lot of information out there, and we can listen to everything outside of us, or we can go inward and listen to what's true for us. When we feel and know that something is true for us, that's kind of like the starting point. And then keep going, then build on that, then like move forward. Sometimes things get crazy because you're not even sure, like, what am I doing? But that's what this is all about, is knowing your truth, leveling up, staying in the flow of life, and then moving forward. Let's get some final advice here from the Light Seers Tarot. What do we need to know? Okay. So the Ace of Swords, this is about, again, stepping into your intuition. This is about your thoughts, your higher wisdom, leveling up into this highest, it's the awareness that things can come in that create kind of like a new awareness within you. All these steps moving, are they going up or down? I say they're going up. They're moving into a new space where we can think differently, where we can realize different things. We can become part of the flow. We can move forward. Let's see what else the Light Seers have to offer. Final message, please, from the Light Seers as we start this week. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think what I'm going to take is I'm going to take the top card of each one of these. I'm going to go here, take the top card here. So yeah, so it was like 6 or 8 cards coming out, and I just took the one, like when I turned it over, that's the card that I'm taking. Page of Pentacles. What I love about these cards is that we have, this is around thoughts, words, communication, AI, all this stuff coming in. It's about leveling up, becoming aware at what we are listening to, what is true for us, going inward, closing our eyes, shutting out the noise, and becoming aware of higher wisdom and insight. When we do that, it allows us to balance, to have like this new awareness. The page is a new energy coming in. The Pentacles is about earthly things, the money, the job, all those things. But it's asking us to look at where we are with a new enthusiasm, because as this is like a preview. So we're moving into this 2026, which is a 1 year. And it's going to be a year of magic. And what is so find your truth, find your stability, level into the place where you know that you're moving forward with sacred flow, close out the world, and trust what you're receiving inwardly from your third eye. Allow yourself to use like a childlike enthusiasm as you open up and move into the possibility and grab the gifts that are being given to you as you step into this new exciting time. I'm really feeling very energized about what's happening right now on the planet. And I don't know if it has to do with 3i Atlas or if it just has to do with where we're all going, all leveling into a new awareness. But these cards are also sharing that energy. It's sharing with us that there is an opportunity for us to really become aware of the power that we truly have to create our own world. And we all know it, but we know it from our mind. It's time to really know it from our heart, from our body, to really feel the flow, the sacredness of what's happening right now. So thank you so much for being here at the Art of the Oracle. If you have any questions or you would love to see a reading around anything in particular, I'd love to hear from you. And if you have any comments about what's going on in these readings, please leave them in the show notes. Until tomorrow, I hope you have an absolutely magical day. Bye now.